Hey, what's up guys? Nick here with Lean Life Revolution, and today I wanted to break down a simple stretch that you can do to help alleviate any hip or low back pain that you may experience while sitting at your desk at work. Now we're going to break this down for you 3 different ways. It's going to be an easy progression based on your current level of flexibility. You should be able to find one of these 3 variations of this figure 4 hip and glute stretch that you can do while you're at work or anywhere you'd like to try it out. So the first variation you're going to see, we're going to sit down here nice and tall, have a nice posture, and I'm going to cross my right leg over my left knee or my left over my right, okay? I want to put my ankle right on top of my knee, and then I want to make sure that my knee is nice and open and my shin is parallel to my collarbones, okay? All I'm going to do is apply some nice easy pressure down with my hand on the inside of that crossed leg, and I'm going to immediately start to feel this in my hip, glute, and potentially even my lower back on the side of the leg that is crossed, okay? I don't need to apply a ton of pressure here. My only focus is getting that knee nice and pressurized, creating a nice parallel shin to my collarbones while maintaining nice seated posture, okay? So this is the first one that you're gonna do that's gonna be the easiest variation, okay? The second variation of this figure 4 hip stretch, I'm actually going to take it down to the floor, okay? So I'm going to sit with my hands on the floor behind me, okay? I'm going to lift my hips up and I'm going to now, once again, cross that ankle over my knee of the opposite leg and then sit my hips back down to the floor, okay? My goal here is the same as I was doing in the seated position, okay? Only now, my goal is to increase the level of pressure that's put on that glute and that hip. And so I'm going to, again, keep pressure on my knee to keep my shin parallel to my collarbones while maintaining my nice seated posture. I want to make sure that my shoulders are back. I'm seated nice and tall. I'm not letting my shoulders swallow up my chest, right? If you start to talk funny or you can't breathe that well, you're probably not sitting with great posture, okay? So again, in this position, I'm keeping that nice figure 4 stretch, giving pressure to that knee on the outside, keeping my shin parallel to my collarbones. When I want to switch sides and get out of that stretch, I just simply lift up my hips, uncross my leg, and then either cross my leg on the other side or exit the stretch safely. Now, the third variation of this stretch is the most difficult, and it's for the people with the highest level of flexibility. So I'm going to enter the stretch the same way I do with the other figure 4 stretches, only this time I'm going to thread one hand through my legs, the other hand around my legs, and I'm going to grab in front of the shin on the other leg. Now as I lay back, I'm going to pull that whole package to me, so both legs are coming to me, and I'm going to now create a lot of stretch in that glute on the side where my leg is crossed, okay? I want to make sure, again, that I'm continuing to press out on the knee on the side of the leg that is crossed and create that pressure so that my shin is finally, once again, parallel with my collarbones and not almost knee pointed towards my chest. This is the most advanced version of this figure 4 stretch, so I would recommend starting with the seated version, then the seated on the floor version, then finally the one where we reach through and pull it to us. This is going to help loosen up your lower back and your glutes and hips to make sure that you don't experience as much discomfort when you're sitting at your desk. I hope the stretch was helpful. If it was, make sure to like and subscribe here. Make sure to follow us on Facebook at Lean Life Revolution. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see you right back here.